Welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is sir. It's time for me to confess. Time for me to tell Ironman people and the whole world why I quote-unquote hate Gaza fans and their leader, the world spread. Quote-unquote hate. That gonna make sense later on. Before I'm going to that early warning, right? More videos that come about this topic. We think it have done this, huh? The juror, Livingston King, the one who was convicted of trying to, mash up the case and all kind of things. They're gonna make a video upon him. They actually showing him. Right. That juror was working on behalf of the world spread and his legal team. That juror was an agent. He was convicted for trying to get the other jurors to do a not guilty video. Man, get film video. There'll also be a video showing why there are only 6 quote-unquote independent countries in the world foolish enough to accept the UK Privy Council as the final court. Only 6. Right. There's about 14 quote-unquote countries and all, but the others are not really countries. Right. None of them are British overseas territories. Right. England placed them. But there are 6 countries that claim they're independent. Right. The whole world, almost 200 countries. The British are so smart, so fair, and so just. Only 6 dummies use them as their final court. Right. Never talk about the 6. That video will be the House Negro video. Land of wood, water, and House Negroes. That video. Right. If you've never had your corn crushed, it's gonna get crushed that day. Right. Only 6. 6 poppy show. And these 6 countries are also 6 of the countries with some of the highest murder rates in the world. How ironic. Holding on to a colonial system. Right. They claim the British is just and fair. I trust my white daddy to give me justice. That video, all people who say look at YouTube where I'm a favorite, it will end when that one drop. We could talk about why. We could talk about hate world spread and hate the Gaza fans. You ever heard about the Malinois? Dog what they call the Malinois? Legendary dog breed, exceptionally smart. Gifted, the dogs seem to have the same comprehension skills as many humans, even better. Never see a dog so smart in my life. Right. Everybody have them breeds. Some people like the pit bull, some people love the German shepherd, some people love the ratty, some people love the Doberman Pinscher, the Malinois, and my dog. I realize now that the Malinois is smarter than enough Gaza fans. Because what? My Malinois take 4 days to learn. Gaza fans can't learn in 4 years. I'll be telling you where the disconnect is. When me and somebody say free Vybz Kartel, look on the same way like me. Somebody say free Black Man, free Tesha, free Julian Silveira, free Damien, free City Post, free the many people I've made videos about. People who say free Vybz Kartel, free the world spread. As far as I'm concerned, are persona non grata. I've given you some reasons why. And before we go into this, let me be clear. I'm not talking about the people who like some of World Sprat song them, people who listen to World Sprat music. I'm talking about this particular multitude, right, of hyper-aggressive LIQs, right, who have been trying to act like they controlled the internet, right, for years. I'm talking about the FKA, the Free Kartel Army. World Sprat have so many hit songs, there's hardly anybody who not have at least 3 or 4 with them like. Even the pastor in the church, I got a song with him like from the World Spread. Right? Him have that many hits. Right? I'm not talking about people who like a song here and there, people who listen to the words. I'm talking about the FKA. Same group that tried to cancel me all these years back. Right? It includes people who have other channels and just the commenters in general. Of course, as you can see, I run laps around these people. They have colluded for years and I still outperform, outwork, and outshine them on a daily basis. Right? These is not my opinion, these are facts. By the time I joined YouTube, enough of them was already here for decades. Right? Enough of them debuted before YouTube even invent. Didn't stop nothing. Number one problem I have with the FKA. They have no self-respect. The more you kick them is the more they come closer to you. The world spread to this, and even I've observed this. It's bizarre. Remember, their leader described them as a bunch of people who are easy to lead. Basically, read between the lines, he's saying these people are idiots. Check this out.
Oh, I thought them up a show. If me not cake so on this cake.
So why did you say a cake so then? You say a cake so just for the fun night?
Yeah, because I know people are going to buy into it. Remember, you know, people are like sheep, you know, and I am the shepherd, you know. They're easy for the lead. And they're easy for the lead. It's so easy, it's like, it's hilarious. Because you say cake so, everybody take it up. Oh, cake's up, this cake's up, right? Every day upon Watagon, Vybz Kartel and cake so.
Yeah.
Every day upon all of the video program.
Vybz Kartel and cake so.
So when me just do know, you see the cake so it's more fame, more money for Vybz Kartel. And it's like them not see what I want, because me telling you what me I do now and them read it, them still are going to be who them is the next day. When you do something, them are going to buy into it again. Yeah. And the concept are going to go over and over and over again, because that is what people are.
So it's clear how the world spread view his own supporters. People are easy to lead. The world spread know, right? The people who him deal with, the world spread know Jamaicans very well. They all heard these words come from the world spread mouth and they took it as a compliment. The Belgian Malinois have more sense, right, than the FKA. People have low self-respect, low self-esteem. These brainless groupies are also the loudest in the country. The loudest fan base is the FKA, it's the Gaza fan. And as we know, empty barrels make the most noise. Second reason. They lack basic comprehension and reasoning skills. They are so blinded by their acidity that the few brain cells they have left simply cannot function. These people watch me make 1,000 videos on 1,000 criminals. Them say, well, that's what the little YouTuber does. He talks about gang members and gangs and who involved in this and who this and that. But when it comes down to Vybz Kartel, suddenly, I'm not just talking about a criminal or a gang member or somebody who run program to kill people. Suddenly, I am motivated by hate. And I make up things to get views and I fight against. I fight against Kartel because they hate the man. And them not say I fight against Tesha. Them not say I bad mind black man. Them not say I bias against sci-fi. Them not say I hate Richie Blacks. Them not say, you see, I just treat when I do know, I fight against the one other man them. You see me I say, I'm a fight. They don't say that. They sit there, watch the videos and John O'Dog a real thing. Even when I say things before it happened. And then it come out on the news, them say, John, when I say, look at YouTube, you said it before. No, with the medic case, for example, this comment on your screen. Person right here, you can tell. Have sense. You can spot it. It's ironic. That's when time make video about any other thing, them say, yeah man, a real thing dog. But when it comes on to world spread, I lie me and tell, I'm hating. You hate them? They don't say me hate Tesha. I made countless videos from black man and then hear anybody I say, oh you're fight against Tesha. Any 87, any 90, any down, anybody who obviously do case and bust it. Anybody who knows to do the crime and bust it. Come back a road. I say the same thing. Anytime somebody who we know do the crime, bust the case and come back a road. I say the same thing. We can't believe them slapping this make the man them touch back a road. I comment on the justice system and its weaknesses and its failures every day. But when it comes down to the world spread, I don't have a problem with the justice system. I have a problem with the world spread. I'm going to fight against him. Once again, if they had any kind of reasoning ability, they would see that my stance when it comes down to world spread is congruent, right, to everything else I'm going to say. Sloppiness, right, laziness, worklessness is making too much people who do too much things go back a road. That has never changed, whether it's the Klansman them, right, whether it's Damien, whether a too bad, whether a black man, it's been the same attitude. It's just that the world spread have 1 million fans. Tesha don't have 1 million fans. Black man don't have 1 million fans. So they watch those videos and say, yeah man, I real thing dog, the man all this, yeah man, I like when they talk about the criminal him dog. But when it comes on to that criminal, a DJ World Sprat Palmer, suddenly, it's no longer me talking about the criminal. No, it's me hating the World Sprat. And hating Gaza. So that show me say, the comprehension skill, the ability to show any kind of reasoning and can break down things and decipher things, when me say a Belgian Malinois do, right, Gaza fans, in particular the FKA, can do it. Therefore, another point goes towards the dog. The Malinois is up 2 points to nothing. Further emphasizing the fact that the Gaza fan, right, is dumber than the Belgian Malinois, they say things like, well, you pick and choose when to support the Constitution. That's you a Vybz Kartel out. Support the what? I have never been a fan of the Jamaican Constitution. My stance has been consistent. People who actually tune in can confirm this. PIA, if I'm lying, tell in the comment section. What has been my attitude towards the Constitution and Jamaican laws from day one? I've said they are a mockery. I have said they are a joke. I have denounced the Jamaican Constitution on many occasions. I told you it is a relic of the colonial era. It is not for me, it is not for us. When you say our constitution, you mean the British Empire leftover constitution. Jamaica has no constitution of its own. A group of Jamaica's most brilliant minds didn't sit down and build the constitution from day one. It was handed down to them. It was a passed down, hand-me-down, a pupina. Jamaica have a pupina constitution. So when you say something like, you pick and choose when to support the Constitution, that shows me that the Malinois have more sense than you, because I have never pushed anything regarding the Jamaican Constitution. I told you from day one it needs to be revamped so it looks like something made for us by us. 3 points to the Malinois. The dog is up. The FKA and their pea-sized brain cannot see the flaw in their argument. I complain about every 87, 90, 116 busting case. Why would the World Sprat be different? Oh, because he's popular. Therefore, I hate me hate him. If I sat down and explained this to a Malinois, it would take no more than 4 days to get it. It's been over 4 years and Gaza fans can't get it. This is why the World Sprat said an easy for lead. People reside at the bottom of the IQ ladder. Next point I must raise. Sticking to the whole hate Vybz Kartel and hate them. Do not flatter yourself, Gaza fans. Do not flatter yourself, World Sprat. You are not important enough to me to hate. I talk about you the same way I talk about Black Man or Tesha or anybody, or any other 87 down the road. I do not hate the FKA. People say free Kartel. I do not hate them. Hate is a strong word. I am repulsed by them. They disgust me. There's a difference. You may wake up in the morning and looking at me yard and see a steaming pile of dog feces on the ground. I do not hate the feces. I do not harbor feelings of hatred in my heart for the feces, for the turd. I am disgusted by feces. When I see vomit on the ground, I do not hate the vomit. I do not harbor feelings of hate. I am repulsed by the vomit. I am disgusted by the vomit. That's not the same thing as hatred. That's why I keep my distance from feces, because I am repulsed by it. Not because I hate the feces itself. The FKA repulsed me. To make matters worse, these vermin state things like, me rate you, but. Right? Little YouTuber, me rate you, but. This ties back to point number 1. No self-respect. You rate me? I am the antithesis of what you stand for. I am your worst nightmare. Your ratings is not sought or valued. Somebody from the FKA, a Gaza fan telling me them rate me, is like a group of rapables saying they support me. It's like a group of pedos saying they support me. That is not a compliment. I would be disgusted. That means that I don't make you feel uncomfortable enough. If a group of rapables think, yeah, this is who we like, this is who we want to, that means I have set the environment in which they feel comfortable enough to linger. I don't want rapables to feel comfortable listening to me. Your blood should boil listening to me. You should despise me. So when you say you rate me, but, that shows you have no self-respect. I am not here to form a coalition with you. We are water and oil. Hearing somebody say free Vybz Kartel is the same as me hearing somebody say free Joel and Sylvia, free City Post, free Tesha, free Black Man. World Sprat has destroyed countless lives. And I'm not even talking about indirectly through his music, I mean directly. Countless lives. The only difference between him and the other people I talk about is the fact that they're not popular entertainers. Therefore, when I make videos about them, you say, yeah man, I listen to man, yeah man, we like that video. When it comes on to your favorite artist, suddenly, it becomes, yeah, me rate your butt because you always a pick pan, Vybz Kartel. Pick pan, by your logic, that means me also pick pan Black Man. You don't say that. Nobody you pick pan Black Man, and that's why me rate you, but because you pick pan Black Man, me not relate you again. That's that. If nobody would say that, but they say that about the world spread. Rest assured, Gaza fan. Rest assured, FKA. Right? If you were ever in doubt, right, because the Malina would have gotten this already, but we already established that you're slower than the Malina. So I repeat it, your ratings is not sought or valued. Matter of fact, I asked the ancestors to forgive me, for I have failed. The Gaza fan confused me with their favorite vloggers. They think likes and subscription and things like that can be used as leverage against me. Right. Ask yourself the question, when was the last time you heard me say, guys, remember to like the video, share and subscribe? When was the last time you heard that? Years ago, a Gaza fan said to me, I like you, but because you're a decent artist, so I'm going to unsubscribe. From that day until now, I have never said like, share and subscribe ever again. Just so there's no confusion. Do not mix me up with your favorite vlogger. There are two main forms of motivation. There's one called extrinsic. It comes from outside forces, outside factors, comes from others. The other one is intrinsic. Right? I have intrinsic motivation. That means whether I'm the most popular or the least popular will have no effect, right, on how motivated I am to continue doing what I do. Do not mistake me for your favorite vlogger. Right? This is why I told you years ago, the first time you heard a YouTuber say hit the dislike button was right here. That goes against everything YouTube stands for. Do not confuse me with your favorite vloggers. When my video ends, I don't tell people to comment, like, share and nothing. The only thing I talk about are the people, right, whom I big up, the PIA and the Patreon squad. That is it. That is the movement. Mr. People send me a list where they, I said, look, YouTuber, you're number one. That's cool. Well, I'm happy to go back to 10 subscribers, if so be the case. So now you have a better understanding of my mindset. Popularity means nothing to me. Pleasing the multitude means nothing to me. Remember, the multitude had a choice. Who do you want? Right. Who do you want to spare? The multitude said, give us the 87. Right. So the crowd, right, is irrelevant. It's always been. Jamaica is a highly acidic society full of highly acidic people. Right. From uptown to downtown to roundtown. From the lawyers to the doctors. Right. To the man who know no work. Highly acidic. Right. A country where many men want to be 87s and many women can't wait for lie down with one. This Sunday, big video drop. Right. I don't know which one I'm going to do first. The 6. The 6 Poppy show them or the Livingston King video. I don't know. Or just look out for it. Content pan content pan content. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know. More life. Vulture squad. See you circling. Bless.